the point I wanted you to get when I came outside the door today was that it's icy. It's cold and icy, and there's a coating on everything. You can see it on the plants behind me. It's gorgeous. It's really pretty. But it does cause problems. Limbs, trees that are marginal get weighed down because the ice layers actually weigh something and they collapse. But that's not even the point of my video today. Point of my video is a piece of gear I want to recommend to you. And I'm recommending it to you with experience, with use, because the day I decided I was getting this particular piece of equipment was the day I slid down my front yard at High Prairie Acres and would have continued sliding all the way down that slope for about a quarter mile if I had not grabbed onto no, I didn't grab a fence pole. I directed myself into a hay bale and stopped myself there. Otherwise, I would have just kept on sliding. And what I was trying to do that day was get feed to my horse and water. And that's when I decided I'm getting too old. I will injure myself if I don't have some way to deal with icy situations. And so that's when I bought these. Can you see the bottom of my boot there? You see the wire? That's called a yak track. It's just a rubber, sort of like a, what do you call it? In the good old days, a Macintosh, which you put over top of your shoe to keep your shoe from getting wet. That was in the 50s. That was for business people. A yak track is just a small version of that fits over whatever you're wearing on your feet. And I will take it off real quick so you can get a good look at it. Sit down because I couldn't stand up. If I tried to stand with one foot in this ice, I would fall. But here it is. It's just a rubber, not a support, rubber framework with these wires on the bottom. And if you were a smart person, you could probably make your own. They were $20 for the pair, and I bought them probably 15 years ago. They were for sale at our local hardware store. And I thought, well, that's a pretty good idea. And I have been carrying these things around with me ever since. And I've probably used them 3 times in 15 years. I don't care. For $20, the fact that I can walk around today on this in this frozen winter wonderland makes up for the whatever it would cost if I were to slip and break my hip or, you know, crack an elbow trying to catch myself. They are definitely worth it, so I highly recommend you get them if you're in an area that ever suffers from ice problems. And I hope you guys, telling you, worth their weight in gold. All right, shalom.